Welcome, welcome, welcome to Connections 50 Plus. I'm so happy that you all accepted our invitation to come and join us this afternoon and to share. You feel free to, to let us know how you feel, what you would like, of course, for us to add to our programs when we share the programs with you. So, as mentioned, I'm Jennifer Gibbons-Joseph, and I started the 50 Plus program. Well, actually, last year, I'm a coach, and my company, Connect Professional Coaching Services, normally we would do coaching programs, individual coaching sessions, etc. But I found during those years, so over the last, we started in 2012, and I found most of the clients who were coming to our programs were mature people. I'm not sure if because of my age group, I attracted the more mature people. And maybe because I could relate better to them, that those were the people coming to me. So I thought, why not, do niche marketing? Serve the people who showed interest in my programs. So I started by calling it Life Journey 50 Plus. And the reason I said life journey is because we're all on a journey. Life is a journey, and we reached this stage, and I felt, okay, life journey 50 plus. So I started with small group forums. I had the all women, all female, and then I decided, look, let me step out of the box and be brave, and I had programs for men. And that really went well. So I actually had about 5 different groups, all men. I learned a lot. I learned to shut up and listen and not judge or say anything and let them do all the talking. So that went well. And we progressed, so we had workshops. I did corporate workshops in addition to some social events. So for the 2018, and I thank all those who are present here who attended some of our programs, for coming. Because it's because of you all and the feedback that we were able to move into 2019. Now, I also did a survey towards the end of 2018 among people who were over 50. And based on the feedback from that survey when we analyzed it, and the feedback from those who attended the programs, we now started to create new programs. Now, how did I meet Terry Ann? At those programs, I would invite people who I felt could really, on the same page with me. Because I didn't want anything stiff. I didn't want any lectures. I didn't want any sort of workshop effect or anything that people feel that in a classroom, because we're dealing with people who are mature. So I wanted people to really feel relaxed in a social setting. It's all about conversations. There's no right or wrong, but for people to be able to express themselves. So the facilitators I used, Terry Ann, happened to be one of the facilitators. I didn't use many. I only used persons who I said before could mix and understand where, our plan and our goals. So Terry Ann came on board. So we started 2019, and Terry Ann chatting with me said, Jennifer, listen, this is great. You are really moving towards something that is fantastic, helping people to transition, helping people 50 plus to transition from where they are to where they want to go. We all about energy. We all about happiness. We all about everybody coming together and having fun, networking. So in Terry Ann chatting with me, I was so happy because we had a little different ends of the 50 plus. So she's on the little earlier section. And I'm on the, the other end. So I felt, yes, this is great. We can both come together and offer, share ideas and really meet the needs for people in this bracket. So Terry Ann and I created what you have now called Connections 50 Plus. So it's really a move from the journey. Well, we're on the journey. So we stop here at Connections 50 Plus. All right? So what we did differently with the Connections 50 Plus was added some more programs. And Terry Ann will share that. So we added in like weekend workshops, and we add weekend retreats, and we're going to be doing some free webinars. Okay? So this is all to, to make you all who hear, your friends, and everybody out there who are 50 plus, who looking for, somewhere to go, something to do, and looking for guidance, looking for support. And let me just share something with you before I hand over to Terry Ann. And this is very, very recent, So today I was chatting with a very young cousin who came to, wanted to help me look good for you all, And in chatting, she said, Auntie, what is this all about? She's probably in her, I would say, early 20s. And I was trying to share with her, how the concept came about. But trying very hard, because I'm saying she's about the 20s. How do I explain it to her properly? And she did it for me. She said, you know what I find? People like 60 and thing, they don't do anything anymore. They just sit down home, like they finish work, they retire, and they feel like life is over. And to get rid of their frustration, and she referred to a male, I don't know if it's a family member, she knew, who she said turned to drinking. And she said, the woman just stay home, and she was painting this very boring picture of the, I'll say 50 plus, but she was talking about the 60 plus. And she read an article, by the way, thanks if the Express is here, to Eziba Small, who did a beautiful article today, and thanks to the Guardian Media, Guardian is here, who did a really fantastic, for those who read it, you would agree, was really a beautiful, beautiful article. And based on that article, let me tell you, I got many, many calls, so thanks again to your editor. So what it said to me, when she said so, I said, yes, we are on the right track. We have to bring out these people who are aging themselves. And because they're aging themselves, they're sending that message to the younger people that, hey, we old. We shouldn't go anywhere. We should just sit back. We can't do nothing. And that is the message I got from her. And that is exactly why we are doing what we are doing.